Yo, what is up YouTube? It is OG and today we have some pro gameplay going on. So yesterday and the day before was the Game League tournament, and I think it's season 3 or part 3. I don't know if we can call it a season because it's just like a 2-day tournament. But I didn't play the first day because I had like some stuff to deal with. But I played yesterday and we played against Omen Elite, which we won, and then we won the semifinals against IX. And then I'm going to be covering the games against Tribe, which were the finals today. It's not really Tribe, though. It's just Alec and then second best, like Felly and Usain Colt. So that's definitely not their pro team or anything close to it besides Alec, pretty much. And unfortunately, there's like nothing I can do about this. Some of the replays are scuffed, meaning like I can't watch them no matter how long I wait. I think it's a glitch with Brawl Stars right now. So it sucks. But unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'll just kind of like try to fill you in on what happened in the replays that I can't go over. But let's hop into some gameplay. Alright guys, so the first game we unfortunately lost. It's best of 3 on each map. So the first game was double swoosh. And we did lose it. And this game, I knew Felly was going to go 8-bit, so I decided to go Brock lane. This is where I like finished pushing my Brock to 35, so I know how to play it. But unfortunately, I think my lane was okay this game. It's just they're doubling up my lane, and I'm pretty squishy. And you can see seconds like kind of 2v1ing on the other side. So Bobby pinches over, and we do manage to take out Alec. And he does have his pull, but that's not really a good pull on Felly if he were to pull. So I decide to break that side open just so it's like that much easier for Tyrant. And he does get his mines off. Felly's one shot. I'll take him out here and just move up my side a little bit. But I forgot about his revive, so he comes right back. And then Bobby misses his pull, and Tyrant's starting to push up a little bit. I do get taken out by Felly. And then, oh sorry, my hand was in the way. But you can see Second's doing a good job just winning his lane and just keeping pressure on that side. So I decided to pinch over and help Tyrant out. And I noticed they're both behind there, so I'll just use my super just to kind of like clear it out. So there's nothing like, there's nowhere really left for them to hide. Bobby does get pulled there by Alec, and Felly's there to finish him off. And that's pretty much gonna do it. They just have so much mid control, and if without a gene pull there, like there's nothing we could do realistically. So Tyrant's finally gonna kill second best. And just a heads up, like the left lane's supposed to be the easy win on this map. The right side's the tough one, just because they have all the grass and stuff. So we didn't do very good on either of the first 2 games. Alright, so next up we have Brawl Ball. I've actually played this map once before, and I don't think they've played it at all. Well, I mean, besides ladder, like nobody practices this map. It's just kind of like a random map in the game. So we kind of had like the same idea for comps, Piper mid, and then we chose Spike and they chose 8-bit. Felly did really well on 8-bit the last game, so it doesn't surprise me. And you can see it's just like a stalemate besides Bobby, who has like that curveball. So he can get like good value, and I decided to go for Felly instead of Alec because Alec's just kind of hiding, and why wouldn't he? Just the way the map's designed, it's like really like stalemate. So I do tap Felly and I tap Alec once, and we make him use that extra life. So we'll take him out again here, I think maybe. Bobby's doing a good job on his lane, and he just does get taken out. So I'll break the wall here, and Tyre can score, and we're off to an early lead. So I definitely think Spike was really good on the left side here. You can just see he gets a lot of value, and Alec does break the wall for him, which was a good play. It gives them a lot more. It gives our Spike like more of a disadvantage. So Bobby's telling me to switch. I get caught out a little bit, and then Alec or Second does take out Bobby, and Tyrant just needs to like move the ball out of there. So I'll go for Felly just because he's the only one that I can really take out from that distance, and it's going to be tough for Bobby to defend here. He'll get 2-tapped, and they're going to like come right back and score. So this time I decide to go out left just because Bobby's walls are gone, and mid's kind of a stalemate. So they caught us a little off guard with that switch, so it was a good rotation by them. And I'll tap Alec and kind of like put some pressure on them. But I don't want to overextend because all the walls are broken. They have a shield BB, so we definitely need to be really careful about who's doing what, and we all want to stay alive. So You can see I tap Alec. I almost got him with the second shot too. And we're starting to push up. I'm yelling for the ball because I can just super it in. And Aaron does a good job passing it, and I score. Alec definitely should have blocked the shot there. But I caught them like a little with their guard down. So this time you can see they switched to Spike. Spike's definitely the play on this map. I think just because you can get so much value with your curveball. So Usain's going really aggro this time on the wall that Tyrant's on, and our plan was just to kind of like pinch him a little bit, but it's like a lot of HP to deal with. So Bobby's gonna get caught out, unfortunately, and I think no, I don't think they score here actually. So Alec is going to be in position to break walls though, so he should definitely go for a wall break here, but I think he does like a bit of a misplay not going for them, and he does get taken out and they don't break any walls, but you know, on the other end of thing, Tyrant does die, so they're just going to have like, they're going to be able to walk it in. So they're up to an early lead, and you know, we know Usain's going to do the same thing, so we decided to like get in better positioning to pinch him, and we do manage to take him out, I think, or oh, okay, yeah, so we do manage to take him out, and on the other end of thing, Tyrant's in a stalemate with Felly, kinda. He has the positioning, and me and Bobby are doing really good pinches all around, so I'm yelling for Tyrant to come here, and he just kind of hangs out there too long, and you know, we could have got a goal there. It was just kind of like miscommunication, I guess. So they're getting a pretty strong counterattack now, and they are going to have mid position, which is going to be really tough to get because you can just see that curveball RNG. It's so annoying. They really need to get rid of that star power. It's probably the worst addition to the game, like ever. Besides Auto Aim. But you can see Alex getting in position to break the wall, so I try getting him before you can, but he does manage to get there. And now our walls are wide open. So are theirs, though. So we definitely need to make something happen here. I'm yelling for the ball because I have an open shot again. And I do get another goal, kind of like the same way that it happened. Once those walls are broken, it's really easy to score on those maps. So just because everyone's usually out of position, they're like playing their lanes really well. So you gotta like definitely try catching people off guard. And we've done that 2 games in a row now. So definitely been working out for us pretty decently. And you can see I'll go for Felly just because that's an easy 2-tap for me. And we're getting in position for overtime. So Tyrant definitely shouldn't have tried walking that in. That just kind of like, we had really good positioning, and instead of waiting like 10 seconds, he just tried like forcing it, and that kind of gives them a chance to recover. So we're still in a better position than them right now. So we need to be careful here so that we don't die, and hopefully we can get a goal. So Bobby gets tapped. Fortunately, I think I take out Alec here. Yeah, I just catch Alec with the second shot. Tyrant misses his swing, and I think goes down here, I'm pretty sure. So I get caught out a little bit. No, I managed to get away here. And Bobby's doing a good job pressuring Felly. And I do get caught out here. I played really bad yesterday. It's like honestly the worst I've played in a while. So Tyrant needs to just throw the ball away. He should have thrown it in the corner. I didn't even see that. I don't know why he gave it right back to him. And that's gonna... And Usain does a good job. I should have blocked that probably. It's just tough, but they do take the second game of Brawl Ball. Alright guys, so this is the last game of Brawl Ball. Whoever wins this wins the set. So same comps, we decided we liked it. Nobody wanted to try anything really creative. It's really hard to, honestly, because of Shield BB. Shield BB is just such an issue in the meta right now. She's so strong and she just really limits like what you can play. So we're gonna try like just staying, like holding them off. Bobby's doing a good job pushing his side. And Tyrant and I get caught out by Felly's super. It was well placed. So I'm gonna rotate over here and just look to take out Alec or something. But Tyrant's doing a good job just pushing it up right side. And unfortunately, I think he should have just like tanked it and like tried walking it in or something. But he does die. And me and Bobby do a good job pinching Usain. So we're just gonna kind of reset here, and Felly's getting back on his side, Bobby's back on his side. I decided to go back to mid. I tapped Felly once, and then we'll just start like moving it up the left side because we noticed that like they're overcommitting on the right side. So Tyrant can walk this in if he baits out his hit, and he does, which was a really good play from him, and he just like walks it in. So they definitely like stacked up way too hard on the right side there. Like you always want to play to whatever side the ball's on, pretty much. So pretty much all our goals, we just caught them out of positioning so far. So really heads up play from Tyrant and Bobby there, and you know at this point we just need to kind of hold them off. We don't need to score again, and Bobby's doing a good job on Usain, so he does manage to take him out. But Tyrant goes down on the other end of things, and there's a minute left. So I just want to break their grass. That way I can have like more clear shots. And they broke mine, so you know it's only fair. So I'll look to take out Felly here just because I can two-tap him. Same with Alec, but Felly has to get closer to me in range. So I do catch him there, and then, you know, we could push for a goal here, but there's not really a need, especially, like, I just went down, so it's kind of risky to push. But there's 30 seconds left, so we just want to move the ball around, and Tyrant should just, like, kind of throw it in their corner here, I think. Or does he go for a goal? Yeah, he goes for a goal. There's no way he's getting that, especially with the BB's knockback, so I think he should have just thrown it in the corner, but me and Bobby, like, we managed to hold down defense here, I think, so it turns out okay. And 5 seconds left, like, they know they're not going to score, Bobby's just going to go throw it back. Oh, does he put it in our net? Yeah. So, little BM, but we do manage to take the Brawl Ball set and tie it up 1-1. Alright, so next up is Heist, Sandy Gems, which is another weird map. Like, a lot of pro teams don't practice these maps that we're playing on. Besides Double Swoosh, that's been in a lot of tournaments lately, and I like can't stand that map. But you'll see I do 8-bit down the lane, which I talked about in my last video. It's just so good. I can just like literally like light up the bull and just like completely stop him from doing anything on the lane, and then I can just body him and literally like start chipping the safe because he has to like come into me at this point. And I already get my turret set up, so we can pinch him really good here. And I'm just controlling that right side really well. Bobby's doing a good job holding down the middle. So Piper's not that great on offense. So as long as like we can keep second from breaking all the walls in mid, which he definitely should have done a lot more of. Just like watching this back, I didn't realize like I'd be breaking that wall, like which you guys will see in the next game. I'll play Piper the next game, and I just completely open up that mid. But we're all doing like a really good job. Like they can't get me off this right lane, so I'm just like chipping, and you can see Tyrant AFKs there. He was AFKing all night. He was literally a bot in one of the games against IX, and we ended up winning. But he came back after like 30 seconds, but he did feed the kill. There's their supers, so it's kind of annoying to deal with stuff like that. But you can see he does a good dash in, and Bobby's just holding down mid, which is what he's supposed to do, unless... So our comp, either one of us has to like play really good defense, or because we're all like offensive threats, right? So I can do a ton of damage, Bobby can do a ton of damage, so can Tyrant. So we kind of just rotate and play like whoever needs to play like what position, like defense or offense. Like it just depends on like what your teammates are doing. So now you can see Bobby's kind of shifted more to the offense role. So I do give him his turret, or the turret for him, and we're just gonna look to finish here. And think we do manage to take it out here, so Tyrant should just focus on the safe, and we do manage to take it out. Really clean game from us. I really liked our comp that we used, and it turned out really well. Alright, so you can see they liked our comp that we used, so we decided to switch it up. And I wouldn't say we counter comp them, but we definitely... I like the Piper versus Barley here, especially when I start breaking walls. So second's going to want to control mid, but he's going to a lane. And Bobby does get taken out by Felly pretty early on. So I don't want to overcommit. I'll just like look to hang out, and like I said in the previous game, I do want to build my super off, so I'm telling Tyrant to like pinch second with me, and he does take him out, so really good play there. And always doing a good job on defense. So I know Alex there, so I'll just kind of like build up my super again. I'm getting really close to my jump here, so I'll actually jump, and I think I killed Felly in the process. So you can just see like the walls are starting to come down in mid now, and that's gonna make second like relatively useless. So he's been playing like Barley wrong too. He's been going down lane. I think you should always go down mid here, unless like you can get on offense and go down lane. But he's just playing defense in the mid, and he like counters me and Bobby if played correctly. So we're gonna have to like take him out here. We knew that. I get unlucky. None of my bombs connect, but we'll like keep pressuring him, and I think we do manage to take him out. Yeah. So I just auto aim him a few times. And he does go down, so me and Bobby are gonna pinch Alec there. Sorry, long day. And then we have really good mid control right now. and there's not much they can do when it's all open. So Tyrant's gonna do me a favor and just break those walls. That's gonna enable me to just move up. So Felly definitely should have focused on us there, and I think we do manage to get the win because of that. Yeah. So we do like take both heist games pretty convincingly. So we're up 2-1 right now. So this is Overgrown Oasis, another map which like nobody really plays. So I don't know why they chose these maps for the finals. Besides like the first and the last one, it's like really random maps. Like I'm not saying it's a disadvantage for our team because nobody plays these maps. It's just like weird. You can see Bobby, the right side definitely has a disadvantage, the side that Tyrant's on, and Bobby can just move up and chip, and you can see Felly's like doing a really good job just tapping Tyrant, and second best and Alec are both playing like really passive, so I can't like, I don't have vision there, so we're just kind of shooting blind at this point, and Felly does break my walls. That gives them a big advantage, and they see an opening for mid start and they go for it. And you can just see Felly's like dominating his lane. Bobby has pull, so I'm getting ready. If he wants to pull someone, like I'll be there to tap them. And Felly does solo kill Tyrant, and he's just gonna get position and start like moving up on me. So you can see Bobby should go for a pull here just to open up their mid, I think, and you know, Felly is just kind of having his way with Tyrant, so I decided to like pinch over a little bit, see if I can do anything. But Bobby is gonna pull Alec there, and unfortunately, second does get taken out. I get pinched by Felly, and Tyrant just goes up and kind of suicides. So the game's not looking too good at this point. We know we need to make something happen, and Bobby is pretty weak. He's one shot actually, so we definitely group up and get a kill. Felly gets a really good super on me, hits me 3 times, and then takes out Tyrant as well. That right side's just been such a problem. Like, so there's not really any hope for this game at this point. We're down by 10 stars. If we kill both of them, maybe we tie it. I'm not even sure at this point. And you know, Felly is finishing with 7 stars. He just dominated his lane. And they do take the first game of Bounty really convincing. Alright guys, game number 2 of Bounty. And you can see we went with the same comp. We just told Tyrant to play like more passive this game. And I tapped second right off the bat. And Bobby, like, he is our win condition this game. Just because of the side he's on, like, it's literally the carry side. So Tyrant gets taken like really low again, and they do get mid star because I had to pinch over because of that. And that's gonna put them at an early lead. And Felly does get his super off of Tyrant again. So he'll break all my grass, so I have to like rotate. And there's just not very many places for me to go. I don't have vision on them again, so they could just be like waiting in the grass trying to like double tap me. And I'm telling Bobby to pull Alec, and I'll like help pinch. So that like makes the game a lot closer. We're down by 1 star now, and you know, Tyrant's playing really passive, which is good. We told them to, just so Felly doesn't get 7 stars again. And Bobby does have his pull, so I tap Alec once, and I just miss him with the second shot. So we're gonna like look to just pressure them at the last second, kinda. Because I think we do have really good pressure. They have a turret set up first off, so we don't want to play into their end too much, because if it catches us like trying to dodge a shot, it'll hit us. So you can see Bobby's just chipping a little bit. I try double tapping Alec again. I just missed my second shot again. And then I know that we have to like play off the left side, so I'm telling everyone to like kind of rotate. Let's see if we can squeeze them in a corner. So I tap Alec twice, and he just survives like 178 HP. But we have them like right where we want them, to be honest, like 9 seconds left. And Tyrant misses his super, but Bobby's going to be there with the pull. But I'll take out Alec, and then I'll take out Felly too, and that'll give us the win for the second game. So definitely a lot better than the first game. The first game was like so bad, so many deaths, but we do manage to make the set 1-1. Alright guys, so this is the last game for Bounty, and it could be the final game if we do win it. So, you know, same strat pretty much. This time they went Jean instead of Penny. I guess they didn't really get too much value out of Penny, to be honest. So I completely understand that change. You can see I'm just trying to like guard the middle star here because they've gotten it the past like few games, and I don't want to feed Gene super. That's like my main objective for this game. This map is honestly so boring. Whoever like designed it did such a poor job. It's just such a stalemate and like just literally like blind shotting. I can't stand this map. But you can see Bobby is getting a lot of poke on the right or the left side, sorry, and then Tyrant decided to just hang mid and do what they did. So Bobby does pick up his super, even though he gets hit, and you know that's a really big head start for us. As long as they don't get like their super on our grass, then Tyrant can just like hang out there, and he's doing a good job like with the poke. But that mid star, it's just like being camped by everyone, so nobody is like willing to go for it. And you can see Alex trying to build up his super. I think Bobby should have pulled there probably. But Tyrant's actually doing a good job like hitting him. And we tell them to just break the grass that they've been breaking for us. And he does break it, so they gotta like push back a little bit, but Belly's getting close to his super too, I think. So we need to be like ready for them to push here, and they wanted the middle star, you could really tell. So we're just being like really cautious, and they do get the middle star. And we gotta like play into them now, but we're looking to do the same thing because Bobby has super, and we just want to like spawn trap them if we can. And so we're like kind of baiting out their shots right now. So just one kill and we'll get it. And unfortunately, Tyrant just misses hitting Alec with 2 shots. So they get away with the win on that one. Really boring game of Bounty. Like, when people say Bounty shouldn't be a competitive mode, they're probably talking about like games like that. But I think it's just poor map design, to be honest. Like, that map is crap. Be taken out the game, or at least not played competitively. So let's hop into the Siege games now. Alright guys, so this is game number 1 of the final set. It's 2-2 right now in sets, and it is on Factory Rush, so this is actually a map that's going to be played on Sunday as well. So you can see we're kind of like running similar comps, except we have a Pam and they have a Spike. So they're doing a good job. Alec takes me out, and then Tyrant is going to collect another Bolt. So they do get the first robot. Unfortunately, we just got that bolt a little late, which is going to give them a huge advantage. And I'll take out Alec here just because he's their main source of damage, him and Felly. So I'll like make sure they don't get on the safe. That's going to be my job, and I'll just like open the map up because we do have a Pam. So that's going to make it a lot easier. And I leave Felly one shot. He just survives with like 70 HP. Little unlucky. I get caught out. Like I said earlier in the video, today was probably like my worst performance in like a long time. It was just like I was so tired, and this was at like 11 at night. I played like so bad. And then you can see we're having a tough time getting back into mid. So I do take out Alec there, and I'll take out Felly here as well, and that's going to be really helpful because those are their main damage sources, so we're taking them out at the right time. I'll look to catch Alec out again, but I do miss him with my shots. So I'll try to like at least take Felly out, or one of them, and you know, they get through on the left side and they do a ton of damage. They actually almost one push, and we need like a really good attack. Felly like thinks he can get his super off, but he just dies. So that's gonna enable us to get mid, and we can just get like tons of bolts right now. So we're doing a really good job just collecting bolts. We already have a really strong robot. Even if we don't get any more, 8 bolts is plenty. So we all need to like stay alive here. Like that's like the main objective, and just support the siege robot, and just try to like chip down their like BB because that's our main DPS. So you can see Felly's doing a really good job like just off with my super. And that's like a trash super for me. That's like I should have gone out to the corner. And you can just see we lose by like, oh, if that bubble like kept going, we would have like tied it. But fortunately, we did lose that, and you know we lost. Like the last siege game is scuffed. So we did lose that one like really similarly. They won by like 4% on like a last second Piper shot by Alec. And I don't know if any of them have it on their like replays. I don't know how the scuffed replay thing works, but it's like not working on mine. So unfortunately, we did lose the tournament, but like I said, well, I didn't say this, but our only concern is the World Cup at this point, and we're pretty happy with how we played, considering like Tribe, like they didn't use any of their World Cup players besides Alec. So even though like our teammate was going like AFK and stuff, and like Tribe used probably better players than like their World Cup team, we still took it to 5 games, and like they barely won. And I was playing like really bad. Like when I'm like playing in form, like I'll do like 10 times better than that. So we're feeling really good about our competition, and we've been practicing a lot, and we're just going to focus on the World Cup, which is a few days away. So we're definitely ready, and we're really pumped for it. So definitely looking to go far in that. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed the pro gameplay, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.